Caliper. This is going to be part 2 of the brake system repairs that we're performing on the 11 Corolla. Okay, so this was going to show you how to overhaul the calipers, install the seal kit on them. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and tear it apart and show you how that's done right now. Okay, how it is. Very simple system. Ever since the development of disc brake systems, way better than shoes. All right, so okay. 2 bolts. That's it. Normally I wouldn't leave it hang. We'll just leave it hanging, but interesting. Okay. As we can see, the boot's torn. It's got a little bit of contamination in there. Normally I would replace these calipers because once we drive in drive the piston back in, there's since you have dirt and debris, it could tear the seal for the piston, so you'll get a leak and stuff. So, all right, guys. I guess you guys get a bonus part of the video here. Since the seal is the boot is torn and we have a lot of contamination inside, we're gonna have to go ahead and put a seal kit on this. So I don't know if you can see all the little bit of dirt in there and stuff. So it's inside there. See, it is. Believe me, it's contaminated and stuff. So if we just push this piston back, it's probably gonna tear the seal in here that seals it with the piston. So we're gonna go ahead and do that since we got it apart right now. But since I actually pulled the caliper off without retracting it because we didn't want to put stress on the rotors because we're not gonna do anything with them. So we're just gonna go ahead and push this back a little bit. Okay, just a little pinch, and so we can mount this back without a problem. Okay, and since we're going to pull the caliper off, we don't want to empty the whole system because then we have to mess around getting all the air out of it. Sometimes it can be a problem. Not a problem, but it can take a few times doing it. So we're just going to pinch this off here, this brake hose. And the reason I put the caliper back on is so I can get the bolt. We don't have to hold it or anything. Just go ahead and crack it loose. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So remember then there's a couple of copper gaskets, one on each side of the banjo bolt. In case you didn't know, this is actually called a banjo bolt. Okay. We're gonna lose a little bit of fluid, but it's okay. I'm gonna put this over here, clean it up later, and go ahead and pull this off now. Okay, and caliper is off. We'll finish draining it in a little bit. Alright guys, we're going to push this piston out here. Use a little bit of compressed air. Whatever you do, do not put your hands in there when you're doing this because you will crush your fingers, man. You will be in pain. So, yeah, this you will see. There we go. Oh, see how I sprayed? You got to be careful with that. It's fucking spray all over me. And now that it's out at that point, we'll take one out. One out. And then now we're going to do a little bit more. Ooh, there it is. Heard that pop? It's out. Okay. There you go. See? There it goes. There. A little bit of cleanup. As long as the shiny surface is not pitted, it'll be okay to reuse this. As you can see, it's not pitted, so it looks like it's going to be okay. And clean it better, a little better with brake cleaner and stuff. See that? That's just brake fluid buildup and a little bit of rust in there. That's all we're worried about here right now. Okay, we'll clean that up a little better. That'll be good. Take the seal out. The seal should just be. There we go. See that? No big deal. It's been on there forever. So, oh, this actually has a retainer on it. You see that? This one has a retainer. So, obviously, this has to go on first, and then we have to use the other method. Okay. So, another thing you want to check, make sure that there's that the groove. We'll remove the seal right now, but the groove in here where the seal rides. Make sure that it's not damaged either. Okay. Pause it for a second. All right, we're going to go ahead and use the seal pick for this. to remove the seal from the groove. Be careful, because it does have the potential to scratch metal. This one's not that sharp anymore, so. But I'm actually trying to just grab the rubber part, the seal part. There you go. See that? Okay, here's the seal. It's a square O-ring, and once that's done, you need to actually visually inspect the groove inside, make sure it's got no pitting. I mean, well, this wasn't leaking, but still, though, you should be very careful what you're doing here. Go clean the inside there. Go and try it out a little bit. Use a little brake cleaner right now. Yeah. Alright. Definitely looks good. Alright guys, here we go. First thing you want to do, once you clean the piston and the inside of the caliper good, you want to put some nice good lube under. This one's a silicone based one. And then actually, you're going to put this in the groove in here. Okay. Seems to be cooperating. Might not get done on the first attempt, but there we go. Okay. One thing you want to do here is you want to put plenty of lube to help you out, because there you go. You know what? This boot actually has a locking ring in it. Okay, pretty much. Put that in the boot too. Same thing. The boot. Yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah. Here's the part where that screw around. Put this ring in there. And try not to tear. Yeah. The boot. Okay. That's the spot. See that? See over there? That's the spot. What's going? You have to get my glasses here. What's happening? Yeah, there. Seems to be going. And almost. And go that way. And close, but mostly got see? I don't know if you guys can see the gap. See? The gap is right there. This is the correct size. The other one is just that much longer that it will not see. Be very careful with this. You'll poke a hole in the boot and this will all be for nothing. Okay? So brush something. We're going to take something that's a little more dull. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I came off it all. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pressurize the, put a little bit of pressure through the banjo bolt opening and do this, let the boot wrap itself around this. See that? See, do you see the concept? Ooh. Ow, got my finger. Gotta be careful not to get your fingers caught between there. Got it. Ooh, look at that. Once it's in there, take the pressure off. Once it's in there, yeah, just glide it on in there. Yeah, there you go. There's that, huh? So, okay, there you go. There you go. Beautiful. That's it. There it is. Try to go just all the way.
All the way?
Yes. All right. Beautiful. Awesome. That's way. Yeah. Yes. Awesome.
I figured the concept on how to do it when I was watching you do it.
Now, you take this, you put the screen, you put a bigger range, and we'll take this 2 line. You notice it's a pretty thin range, it's going to super thin. Super thin. Yeah, okay, super thin ranges. And that will work. So, one thing about the tiny bit of the thing, we'll cut right through the bolt. It's just rolling out. Okay, right there. Okay, we'll check that. Now, you want to double close properties yet? Okay. Now, I think I'm getting that way. It's fine. Right. Super nice. You want to make sure it's between there, so you get this. Okay. Now, make sure you put in your baskets, but on this one, you want to use these, so you go back. I was going to find your bolts, so you go back. You can see this, but there's a pin on this one, okay? That's the line. Go ahead and just get this one stuff. Go ahead,